Welcome. So if you are live in here today, you know that we are here for our RSC Media Outletting, which is a program that we started for entrepreneurs to allow them to enhance their reach as well as the quality of their content, to get in front of more people and to build direct audiences. Um, it's been an honor partnering with the people that we've partnered with so far and being able to build this program out. If you are here, you've seen either an ad, somebody invited you personally, or you just seen our social media and was interested in taking your business or your brand to the next level. What exactly is media outletting? Media outletting is something that we created to allow your one piece of content to reach multiple consumers as well as multiple viewers and subscribers. So currently right now today we have 8 different outlets that we have officially partnered with that allows us to cycle content through their platform. So if you ever heard of names like The Shade Room, if you ever heard of Spiritual World, Black Success, Detroit Rap Daily, The Shade Room promo page, World Star, San Francisco United, those are just some of the names of the media outlets that we work with. Their reach combined in the way that we set up the content distribution is sitting you in front of over 33 million viewers, followers, and subscribers. So that's right, your brand, your company will be promoted in front of over 33 million different people. I always say go for the 2%. Go for the 2%. So a person say, well, Ray, what does that mean? That means that we are skipping past ad spend. We're skipping past a lot of the cheesy get rich quick, get a bunch of clients quick method, and we're using a strategic, calculated process to allow you to funnel people into your community, into your network, or into wherever you want to direct them to. And I say the 2%. So if you say, okay, well, what's 1% of 33 million? It's 3 million. 10%, excuse me, is 3 million. And then we reduce that down and say, okay, well, what's 1%? 300,000. Okay, well, what's 2%? 2% is 2 1%. So that's around 600,000 people that can get in front of your brand that can be effective. We're not looking for the whole complete 100%. Because we know some people gonna scroll, some people gonna look, some people gonna stop, some people gonna share, some people just gonna watch. And that's okay because all publicity is good publicity. But the way that we cycle this content in front of these people is giving them different platforms that they would normally scroll past or look at, and they will see you constantly on that circle. You'll be on, we call it on a digital tour. So we're posting all month on these different platforms. So we have different tiers for how many different platforms that you can be placed on. But the maximum is all 8 platforms that we have, which covers the 33 plus million. So as we move forward, you will become what we call an identified source of whatever industry that you're in. So if you're in the tax industry, if you're a beautician, if you're auto mechanic, whatever industry that you're in, you will be able to get the authority because people scroll past the Shade Room all day. They're going to watch celebrities. They're going to see what's going on with gossip. Drewski just made that that controversial skit about the mega church. So people are going to these outlets automatically to look at what's going on day to day. And guess who they'll see there? They'll see you. They'll see your advertisement. They'll see your ad. They'll see what you created to get people into your community or to get people into your clientele base, if that makes sense. So just imagine if a person all throughout the day, they see your ad, they see your video, they see whatever you're promoting on the Shade Room. Then they turn around and they see it on Hip Hop Daily. Then they turn around and see it on World Star. Then they turn around and they see it on San Francisco. Then they turn around and see it on Atlanta Metro. Then they turn around and they see it on Spiritual Word. As these days go by, you're automatically putting the thought of who you are in their minds. you're automatically dropping that in their minds. It's like you dropping it in their thought bucket. So now your content is working for you. If you ever sat back and said, you know what, posting this content ain't working for me, I'm not getting those many viewers, I'm not getting that many sales, because you're not penetrating enough markets at one time. So the goal is to be omnipresent. The goal is to be omnipresent. That means that you want to be in multiple places at one time. You don't want to just be at one place. So your social media, just say even if you have 30 or 40,000 followers, guess what's going on? You're only being viewed by maybe 20% of that because of the algorithm. So this way we break through the algorithm by being omnipresent, being multiple places at one time on different platforms. If you're constantly just working with your platform, then you're constantly only going to be able to be seen in that one place. You only going to be able, it's kind of like you shadow banning yourself. You want to be able to be in multiple places at multiple times so a person can get a full scope of what you're doing in different markets. You are only catering to your market, meaning that you're basically tying your hands behind your back. So with media outlet, you're giving yourself a fair shake with the algorithm. You're also putting yourself in multiple markets, in multiple places. Other professionals are watching you. So what I always tell my clients is, you want to have a community to send these people to where you can control your sale metrics. You don't want to just put a link to a landing page. You want to put a link to a community. You want to put a link to get a person somewhere where they can see, learn, and hear more about you. You want to create a platform where you can build your own online community to give these people a deeper and more profound understanding of who you are and what you do, where you can teach them about yourself. So ad spend, you don't need no ad spend, because what we're doing is we're already taking these other people analytics and we're attaching our brands to those analytics. So we eliminated the ad spend need. We don't need to spend no money on ads. We just need to get it out to more people. So when you spend ads, the issue with that is they're just opening up your own algorithm. So if you do a boost and you boost your content, they're literally just opening up your own personal algorithm that you have built on their platform to allow certain people or more people to see a little bit more of what you got going on. Why do you think that they can tell you how many people will view your content if you spend $5 opposed to if you spend $3 or opposed to if you spend $20? It's because they're calculating it by the network that you already have created within your social media platform. So whatever your Instagram is, whatever your Facebook is, they're calculating that based upon how many viewers you bring in. Why you think they can pay you, Facebook, Meta? They pay you pennies, less than pennies on the dollar. Why you think? It's because they already know how much data and how many people you're bringing through, so they can charge you based upon the influx. They can pay you based upon the influx of data that you're bringing in. So it's the same thing that we're doing, but we just eliminate ad spend, and we're taking that piece of content, the same piece. We're not running different pieces of content. We're running the same piece. Every month, we can run different pieces, but we want to see what's creating the best result to get the most people into our community to increase our sales flow, if that makes sense. So, 3 things that we do before we put you on these platforms or we get you synced in with our media outlet. We work on ad copy. We work on the ad copy. That's the wording. That's the placement of the words on the content to make sure that it's algorithm approved. Then we work on the CTA, your call to action. CTA, call to action. We work on your call to action. Where are we sending these people? Before we place anything on WorldStar, before we place anything on a Spiritual Word or the Shade Room, we want to know, where are we sending these people? Because we can't base results off of shooting in the open bucket. We want to shoot with direction. We want to be intentional, and we want to know where we're sending these people once we get them. Then a link. We need a hyperlink that's going to take them directly to a place where you can cultivate them, you can teach them, and you can grow them. That's what media outletting is. We're shooting to have media outletting as our prime and number one product for 2026. We are building what we call a media empire, and we figured out a way, a cheat sheet to get directly into the algorithm without having to pay a boatload of money and without having to use all these fake get rich quick gurus. All we have to do is utilize this formula that we have, and this formula allows your viewership to raise because you're being placed in multiple placements at one time. If that makes sense. Let's get it. Listen, so if it's any questions, if you have any questions, any concerns, you can unmic yourself, ask me a question about the placement. We also have referral program where you can refer businesses and make money with us as well. But if you have any questions, unmic yourself or unmute yourself, excuse me, and let me know exactly what that question is. I can answer it for you. Perfect. So we have 3 different packages. We have, somebody asked, what packages do we have? We have 3 different packages. We have package 1, which is the visibility boost. We have package 2, which is the authority builder. And then we got package 3, which is the dominance play. The dominance play is an all-around metric that gets you exactly at the top of the food chain. You know what I mean? It gets you everywhere that you want to be, from the shade room on down. It also comes with content creation. It also comes with scripting for your content. It also comes with algorithm approved ad copy, CTA, and link. And we also create the community for you. So you'll be able to have your own online community that you can send people to. That's what the dominance play. That's for a person that's looking to scale and grow in a reasonable amount of time. And they want to be able to teach, coach, develop, and train their people, their audience, as well as people that's going to come in and learn about them. They want to be able to make themselves a master inside of whatever industry that they're in. That's what that dominance play is all about. The authority builder is for a business owner that's just looking to max out and get in front of the right people at the right time. Then the visibility booster is for a person that's just getting into ads and marketing and stuff like that, and maybe they don't have a budget that big, and they want to see something. You know what I mean? They want to do something. They want to be able to get themselves out, because you still get in front of a nice amount of people. I think you get in front of about 900,000 followers for that entry package number 1. If you're interested and you see this video, you can go to RSC News Daily on Instagram. You can go to RSC News Daily on YouTube. A link will be listed with this video as well, so you'll be able to get the full understanding of what's going on even more, as well as if you want to move forward. If you need a one-on-one call, we have one-on-one calls available. We only work with 5 businesses per month, and 2 of those slots is already filled. We only work with 5 businesses per month, and two of those slots are filled already. So if you want to increase your visibility, if you want to take your business to the next level, Q1 is the time to do it. Everything that we're doing right now in quarter 1 is to put us in a better position for quarter 3. Remember, quarters, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, we are starting a new quarter. So anything that you didn't do last year to increase your sales, to increase your business, to increase the things that you want, I don't know why that happened. To increase anything that you want to take care of and that you need, now is the time. So let's get it. I see we got a couple of people on call.